Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, and it is game day. Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia stinking Eagles. Man, you know, I love football. I absolutely positively love football. I know our Dallas Cowboys have been disappointing this season, but here's the reality, man. As bad as it's been, it ain't over. I know. Some of y'all have been criticizing me and saying, you're an idiot, our team sucks, it's over with, and it's done. You know what? I have seen stranger things out there happen. I have seen teams that have been left for dead that come back and win the Super Bowl, New York stinking Giants. I have seen teams that were a sure fit, 8-0, go on and not make the playoffs. So, to say that it's over, I'm not going to say it's over until it's absolutely possibly over. Besides, I'd rather be here enjoying game day, having some friends over, eating some chuck roast chili, eating some chicken wings, and enjoying myself. If we lose, we lose. I'm not going to cry about it, but I'm going to be damn sure to enjoy myself today. Because guess what? If we don't make the playoffs, well, in 8 weeks our season's over and there's no more football for us. So take what we have right now and enjoy it. I'm making some, I got this chuck roast, this about 3.5, 4 pound chuck roast here. And I'm going to make a nice slow cook pot of chili. You know, every good recipe has got bacon. It's always got bacon in it. So I'm going to put some bacon in it. I've got some of my mom's. Well, see, I got a mother like nobody else does. My mother is in her late 70s, but she still gardens and she still cans. Look at this. No preservatives, no chemicals in this. Homegrown in her garden. The only preservative is a little pinch of salt in cans. Even have some of her wine. I'm going to put a little bit in there. So you put some bacon, you put some beef in, you put some homegrown tomatoes and everything else with some peppers and stuff, and you talk about good. Oh my God. And it's perfect on a day like today. Now I know nobody's giving my Cowboys a chance. They say, we stink, we suck, can't score, just in bad shape. And that's true. We haven't done a whole lot to be proud of. But I'm going to say this much. The Eagles are coming off a bye week. And typically, unless you're the Cowboys, that's a good thing. It's a chance for you to get healthy and rest and get ready for the push. But here's the amazing thing, is the Eagles, one of the things I said was going to happen with the Eagles, one of the reasons why I said it was so hard to repeat as division champ, and they may still do it, is you play more games than anybody else. And you have a shorter off season to heal. So between those two things, it's hard to stay healthy. And the Eagles, my friends, they're not the same team they were last year. Remember last year they were 13-3? They're 4-4. Oh, I love meat. I know meat's not the best thing in the world for you, but I just love meat. So the two starting corners right now are injured. Jay Ajayi's been out for weeks. And Darren Sproles isn't there. Lane may or may not play. He's a game time decision. And they're beat up. So I'm not going to say that we have an advantage, but I'm not automatically going to say that the Eagles are going to win. It's football. Anything can happen. And right now, this is the second season. This is when it really counts. The question is, have our Cowboys given up on the coaching staff? And that we'll learn more about today. This is going to be a nice, thick, hearty, chunky meat chili here. Oh, man. When you get these chunks of meat in here with that chipotle chili powder, oh, my goodness. What I'm going to do is, to help thicken it, I'm going to put some chili powder and flour on the meat, and I'm going to brown it before we put it into the crock pot. Got some of those tomatoes in there now, and I'm going to add that bacon, and this is going to be great. Oh, Nelly, look at all that meat with bacon. So I'm just curious what all those so-called Cowboy fans that have given up on the season, that say, we're done, I'm out, what do they do on days like today? It's too cold here for golfing. So maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm a dreamer, but I've seen some good things and some not so good things. One of the things that's actually amazing, because I was on the bandwagon for getting Earl Thomas, apparently the defensive coaches knew what they were talking about. Because quietly, Xavier Woods has actually had a great season. Do you know that Xavier Woods, right now, is second in the NFL in yards given up as safeties that have started at least half of their team's plays? Second. What? Gotta make sure you keep your hands clean. Don't want to pass any germs. Second in the NFL. That's not bad. I love this chipotle chili powder. Oh, Nelly, it's good. Gotta have salt. Plenty of salt. And lots of fresh pepper. And you gotta look at our defense and say, you know what, we did pretty good. If our offense hadn't fallen off the map, we'd be in great shape right now. But I don't think it's really, there we go, really that much that they need to do to get back on track. They need to, one, start calling plays better. They need to start using some of the stuff that they're really good at. And that's play action. That's getting Dak outside. It's running the ball. The team was built to run the ball. You got to do it. But it's not enough to go ahead and try and just do old-ass counter trays. I'm not saying that you can't run a counter tray here and there, surprise teams. But you really need to do more play action faking and run pass options. Things that are going to give you an advantage because it's keeping the team guessing. And you're beginning to see that I'm not the only one out here who's saying that this team's offense is antiquated. You begin to see more and more people talk about how bad the play calling is, how bad situational football we are, how predictable we are. And we got to change that. If we change that, we'll be in much, much better shape. So maybe, hopefully, they try to do something a little bit different. My wife just can't resist bacon, so I see she's over here. Yeah, there was only a little bit in there. It's been in there for a while.
I want some of that. Don't put it all in there.
Okay. Wife says she wants a little bit of it. We'll save her a crumb or two. All right, forgive me for a second here, guys.
Need some?
Yeah, the dog's been fed. All right. So we got our meat and stuff ready to go here. It's floured. It's got some seasoning on it. It's got some salt, some pepper. We're gonna brown that and then add it to our bacon and tomatoes. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Now check this out. I grow peppers and stuff. So I actually dried my peppers in a dehydrator and I ground it up to make some of my own habanero chili powder. This stuff is hot. Gonna put a little bit of that in there too. Get this meat going. Check this out. Okay, not quite as hot as I wanted yet, but we'll get it heated up. In the meantime, I gotta get these peppers and onions and stuff going. All right, guys, that's all I got for you at the moment. I'm gonna get this chili going. I've got chicken wings thawing out. I've got steak, real steak, not that fake dog meat steak that they have in Philadelphia. I got ribeye steaks in there, 5 pounds that we ground up. That's been marinating all night. Oh man, it's gonna be nice. And I'm gonna show them how a real steak and cheese is done. All right, guys. I'll see you later. What? You're still here? Oh, I'll see you guys later. Happy game day.
Was that a joke?
No?
Was that a joke?
Yeah.
Thought you were going to the store.
We are, but I have to get the chili started because that's the slow cooking. So I have to get started first. Once I finish that, then.
You cough like that over the food
Huh?
and your cooking.
Say what?
You cough like that over the food and your cooking skills.
No.
Flour?
Yeah.
So this is gonna be the steak and cheese?
No, this is the chili.
Chili? That's a good steak, or that's a dog good steak?
This one's cutlet. This steak is in a big bowl. Marinated.
You got French people coming in?
Yeah. Just two pieces.
Who's coming?
My
Bake
cousin.
one?
We can bake one.